worked at a different.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9, so about half. And how many of you have never been to the county fair? None. Okay. Lily Marie, do you want to start us off with sort of your message?
Yeah, the practical part. And you just said all the things that I was gonna say, so perfect.
I hardly said
I mean,
anything.
almost verbatim, but just really appreciate all of you being here and your dedication to the cause of democracy. And did he mention that our theme is Partners in Democracy?
Nope.
Okay, so Partners in Democracy, and we're sharing the booth with Indivisible and Nevada County Indivisible. And
Turn
so,
off your phone, everybody.
oh, a little music, so I could dance while you're doing it. Anyway, so I'm gonna go over more of the practical aspects of the booth. So everybody here just got your ticket or your shift schedule, which is on the top, your ticket, and a map, and your medical emergency procedures form. So those are all of the things that all of you have
Our
just
ticket?
received.
Oh,
Yeah,
some of us don't have it.
It's the sandwich.
it's the little
you
paper
didn't
with
get
the
a
map
ticket.
on it.
She didn't get a ticket.
Oh, you didn't get a ticket because you're gonna get an Indivisible ticket. we
That's
thought.
right. I'll be there earlier.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's what I
got it.
thought, you were gonna be there earlier. so-
Anybody else from Indivisible? Just one, okay.
I know, and special thanks to Marion.
Yeah,
Cumming.
thank you.
Yeah, so,
Gotta
I'm gonna
vote.
try to go through this pretty fast, so if you can see where your shift is and see where your ticket is. Oh, I need to mention, the people that have a Thursday ticket, it's, I didn't realize till I got home that it says your ticket, you get a cheaper rate till 3 o'clock in the afternoon. It's supposed to be all day, so get there before 3 o'clock, walk around the fair, have a good time, but make sure you get there. Okay, so everybody's got that. Okay, so then the map, if you look at your maps, please, you'll see a red square, and that's where our booth is. And if you were here last year, it's in the same place. Everybody see that? So you can either park at the main gate and kind of take a beeline and come that way, or go through gate 4 and go to gate 5. Those two gates are gonna be the closest for you to get through to the booth. Yes.
What I did last year, and I'm planning to do this year, is that I had Seth drop me off and I took the shuttle, and then I took the shuttle home.
And I will be talking about that in just a minute. Yes, thank you. You're right on. So, okay, and then if you look on that same map to your right down Treat Street, you will see a cross, and it's a white cross, and that's the medical aid place. Everybody got that?
Yep.
Okay, and so then if you turn over that form, we're gonna go through the medical procedures. Oh, and I forgot to, well, you just follow that map because you're never gonna remember area 4 and site 5 and 6. So.
Oh, can I interrupt just for a
Can I
second?
ask you a question?
Okay, when you see the red dot where we are having our booth, if you look and you go straight down, you hit a big building and that's where the bathrooms are.
Oh,
Very, very
Yeah,
convenient.
Northern Mines, is that what
Very
you're talking
convenient.
about?
What's that?
Northern Mines building?
Yes, Northern Mines Building.
Are we talking about that? I have a red X on my map.
Yeah, the red
And
X
that's
is
where we are.
Yeah.
That's right.
Okay, got it.
And then if you go straight down to Northern Mines Building, see the
Yeah,
bathroom?
yeah.
And then there's also, if you want to spend money, just to the left of us is an ATM.
okay,
Convenient.
convenient. Okay, so the next one, turn that map over, and it's medical procedures. And thank you for letting me use your thing. So again, medical emergencies, procedures for fair employees, vendors, and concessionaires. The purpose is to adopt a standard guidelines for fair concessionaires, employees to follow with respect to medical emergencies that may occur at or near their booths. Okay, procedures. Could I have somebody read 1 and 2? I just think this is important for us to know. Okay, thank you, Hillary.
The Nevada County Fair Administration requires all fair concession and grounds employees to have a good working knowledge of what to do in the event of a medical emergency at or near their concession. 2, the medical aid station is located near the horse office at the end of Treat Street on the left side behind the restrooms. The aid station is clearly marked with a large red cross sign on the boards in front. The station is staffed with EMT personnel from 10 a.m. through fair closure each day. An ambulance will be parked at the station ready for immediate use.
Okay, can somebody take number 3 and 4, please?
I will.
Okay, thank you.
In the event there is a medical emergency occurring at or near your booth where the person is either gravely disabled, unconscious, or unresponsive to voice stimuli, or has any injury or trauma which renders the person unable to move, leave the person as found. Movement by untrained personnel may aggravate the injury. Loosen tight clothing and check for medical ID bracelets. The next one as well. You want me to read the next one?
Yes.
Stay with the victim and send someone to the first aid station or contact either a fair employee. They will be wearing a brightly colored Nevada County Fair logo shirt, any member of the law enforcement or a fire department official. Each of these individuals has the ability to contact the first aid station quickly by radio.
Okay, thank you. How about 5 and 6? Who can take that?
I'll do
please?
that.
Okay, thank you, Marianne.
Okay, 5. While awaiting the response of the medical personnel, stay with the victim, doing your best to keep them calm and comfortable. In the event the injury was the result of a possible crime, be prepared to answer questions of law enforcement personnel as to your observations, possible witness locations, or any other information that may be helpful.
And I'll be working Saturday night, so some drunks get in a fight. Okay, all right. And take the next one, please, Marianne.
The Nevada County Fair Administration does not require or advocate the application of any medical interventions by the untrained person on a victim of a medical emergency other than what a reasonable, prudent person would administer in a like situation.
Okay, thank you. Somebody take the last 2, please.
I'll do it.
Okay, thanks.
In the event the injury or medical problem is of a less serious nature, either direct the person to the first aid station or send for help as described in paragraph 4.
Okay.
And the last one, 8. Remember, EMT personnel can only respond as quickly as they get the information. It is incumbent upon all fair employees to learn and follow these common sense guidelines to help make the fair a safer and more enjoyable event for all fair goers.
Okay, thank you. So that's that.
Do they have a phone number?
On your information, your schedule, there's the fair office, but they don't have a phone number. No, they don't. Don't
Oh.
ask me why, I'm not in charge.
That's silly.
But that's how they've done it for years and years and years, and so you can either call the fair office, but usually somebody just dashes down to that medical aid station and somebody comes back with the EMTs, and it's worked so far, so.
Can I,
Okay, so Lily,
Yeah.
it seems to me that the people who drive the carts come by pretty often.
Yeah, there is police patrolling the place all the time, and the security, and the fair employees are all driving around in those little carts, so it's pretty good. Yeah, it's pretty good, yes.
And in regard to that, any details about how we would do that? We see somebody, are you gonna have it list a call, some, certain number, something so that.
Well, I'll have this medical thing at the booth, and I'll put the fair number on it, but the shift, on your shift schedule is the fair office number. They don't have a 911 thing, that's how they do it,
So that would be what we would do for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I put that on there. Okay, so.
quick question, did the fair ever address specifically fentanyl overdose with the application of Narcan?
They
Did it-
don't address it here, so we don't have to do that.
No, I'm just saying, I'm a trained applier of Narcan, and I will have my kit there that you guys will have. there.
Okay, well, you'll have to figure that out with them. Alls I know is I follow what they tell me to do, so with that. Okay, so that's that, and then there's just a couple other things I want to say. Okay, so, what to wear to the fair. Some of you have obviously been there a million times, so you know. But it could be as cool as today, freezing cold at night, cold in the morning, or hot as heck. So again, pay attention to what shift you're working, how long you're gonna be there, and maybe dress in some layers. If you're gonna be there in the evening, maybe take a windbreaker. And Leah was just mentioning, bring a hat, because sometimes you're out of the booth talking to people, or you're gonna take a break and you run around the fair, so wear a hat, comfortable shoes, and bring your water bottle. Very important to have. We'll have some water there, but everybody needs their own water bottle, and we'll have an ice chest and ice in it so you can put it in there during the day. Okay, parking. As far as I know, fair parking is $10. I'm sorry, we have not afforded that. We got the tickets instead. If you can't afford the $10 or don't want to do that, Nevada Union High School has a shuttle, but free parking, and a shuttle bus every half hour from 8:30 a.m. to 11 p.m. The last shuttle leaves the fairgrounds at 11. So if you're on that 10 o'clock shift, I'll be there closing it down. You get out to the shuttle, get out to the front gate and get on that shuttle if you need to, okay? And then the last day to buy discount tickets, I'm saying is August 1st, because if you wait till the next week, there'll be giant lines and it will be a total pain in the neck. So if you have family or friends or other people you're trying to get to the fair, get your tickets at the fair main gate. $9 adults, 7 seniors, kids $5, and under 6 free as far as I know.
Can you get
And-
them, I'm sorry for interrupting, can you get them now?
You
Is
can get
there
it
a-
right now. if
They're
you want to.
open now?
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
open now. They're open.
Okay.
You go to that main gate and just turn right, and there's a whole ticket office there.
Oh,
for you.
yeah, okay,
Yeah.
got it.
And there's everything from wristbands to parking passes to God knows what. Okay, is that enough?
That's
Are
perfect.
you guys paying for everyone's tickets? Is that coming out
Yeah,
of our
we
budget?
got that done the other day. Yeah.
Okay, excellent, thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, I'm gonna give you a very practical rundown, kind of quickly, of the fair booth. I'm gonna walk around and show you this, but I got some things to say. Our booth is from that blue stripe over there to that blue stripe over there. It's 20 feet
Wow.
by 10 feet. And so, right behind Lou is the very corner. Right back here is the, sort of the entrance into the tent. This would all be a wall. This is all gonna be a wall, and that is gonna be all a wall as well. And this side over here is gonna be open. Cool. Okay, until 10 o'clock at night, Lily Marie will close up everything and keep everything inside. Okay? Here is a picture. It's a sketch. I'm truly a very talented artist.
Yes, you are.
This stick figure over here, I thought was Shelley. So I was thinking of Shelley when I drew that. This is sort of a welcome person. We have 2 people on a shift. So person number 1 is gonna be over here wearing a beautiful Nevada County Democrat apron. Outside, or not outside, but right on the edge, is gonna be a giant lollipop.
Right there.
Oh, it's here.
Yeah, just, you might need.
Beautiful. That's great, Shelley. So that's gonna be welcoming a lot of people in. One person will be over here, and the second person will be sort of rotating around in a circle with that first person. So let me go through. This is the entrance. And back in here is the kid corner for prizes with the spin to win wheel that I'm gonna show you in a sec. And then you come across the middle, and that's this big board. This is like a prototype of what we're gonna be making. And the second person is gonna be rotating between entering and the spin to win. And the kids sort of stay over there, and the adults come over here. I'll give you more details in just a sec. over here is where indivisible is gonna be. Behind indivisible will be their sign, they'll have a table. This is gonna be very motivating, hopefully, for adults to go through, get all kinds of emotions and thoughts triggered off. They're gonna come over here. First thing they're gonna see is, do you wanna abolish racism and fascism? If so, sign up here, you can get a newsletter, and you have 3 boxes to check. So one will be Nevada County Dems, one will be Indivisible, and one will be Democratic Women of Nevada County. So after this, with all those emotions churning, they can come over and they can say, holy shit, oops. They're saying that to themselves.
Yeah.
They can sign up here and also volunteer. More on that in a bit. Then also,
If they sign up, are they signing up to volunteer?
no, write that down. The indivisible people will be circling those if they want to volunteer. If they just want the newsletter, they can check off all 3.
And if they don't want any of it, they don't sign.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yep. The second thing that Indivisible will be doing, they're gonna have a 5-foot table. There will be 2 people seated there. And they're gonna have this, and they're gonna have some plastic QR codes for those who are sort of more advanced with smartphones. Because you can check now to see if you're registered to vote using your smartphone. And if you're not registered, you can register online. And over here is gonna be a paper one. So they will be trained Thursday night and Saturday, I believe. And that's going to be, how do you fill out the paper ballot? Or not the paper ballot, paper registration. Okay? The 4th station, you may have noticed, is gonna be right here. And it's a table, fairly large, with all kinds of literature on it.
Bob, can I ask you a
From
quick
each one of the organizations, yes.
You have a little table in there with 2 people sitting in that.
Yes.
Is that the indivisible
Yeah,
table?
yep.
Okay, great, thanks.
Glad you're asking. Keep asking as yeah.
Okay, I'm a little unclear. The person right here is merely a greeter?
Greeter and a welcomer in, maybe they have some children, welcome the children over here to play.
Okay.
And welcome over here the adults to take 5 stars. Let me
And then
talk.
I thought the other person might be manning that.
Yep, but you're sort of staying with the people. So party 1 comes in, and A stays with that person or that family. Goes to here with the kids, explains that, takes the adults over here and explains what to do here. Hands out the 5 stars. Then goes back and greets the next family coming in.
And once they have the 5 stars, is the other person then working this board with
Yep,
them?
yep.
Okay.
You only get 5?
You only get 5.
And keep
It's
in
gonna be
mind,
really tough. And we also have 21 is other. So I've given this to many friends and other people in leadership in the Nevada County Dems. And 21 is perhaps where a lot of things will, let's talk about 21. So let's say you go through all of these and you only see 4. And where is support for trans kids? Where is LGBTQ+? Where is Palestine? So there'd be a 3x5 index card on this table in front of it. They can take the card, write down whatever they want to write down, put it in the box. Then they put a star over here. So this would be their 5th star. So this is like an example. These are like an example. I did this to sort of find out that 70 would fit on one of these. When one of these, for paying your bills, gets stars, whoever is in charge at that time has to take this one off and turn it around.
I'm gonna do it, yeah.
Okay, so
Makes sense.
140 is our max. We'll have extras of these.
Right.
At the end of day 1, we take all of these off and put them into a notebook. And we'll collect, yeah, let me back up here.
So you're collecting
This whole
data.
thing is collecting data for candidates. as well as press releases, as well as what kind of workshops do we do in this room? Like, where do we need to focus our attention? Okay, so we're collecting data, but it's gonna be really relevant also for Indivisible over here in going through the whole activity of signing up as well as making sure that they're confirmed to vote. Then they come over here, and what's at this table here?
Literature.
Literature. So all kinds of handouts from each one of the three groups. And Debbie doesn't know this, but Debbie and I are gonna be working on taking our Resist workshop, things to do, 5calls.org, etc. And we're gonna have a really big, powerful document that might be 3 or 4 pages that's gonna be hands-on, what can we all do right this minute?
So Bob, that's what people wanna know.
Exactly.
I have a
exactly.
question.
Yes,
So when you're removing those, are they already pre-numbered?
Yep.
So for your data? Got
very
it.
good, Teresa. So in other words, she's asking, number 1 here, and on the backside will be number 1. We'll also probably write in small print the date, day 1. Okay, then all of these will be taken off at 10 o'clock at night, put away, a whole new batch will be set up.
In the morning, okay.
Okay, any questions on that? Yes.
Not on that, but I have questions on what I'm supposed to do if I'm taking a kid around.
Well, he's gonna get it done.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I'll be explaining. Any more questions on here? Let's go slowly here. Has everyone had a chance to read it?
Yeah,
So the best,
Ve-
I'm sorry, Bob.
I'm
So the
very-
best way to handle the other issue, if someone comes up and they say, well, my issue's not on there, what do you say? Like, oh, we
Exactly.
missed your issue, so
no, you hand them a postcard.
here's a card, and then you can write your grievances.
That's right.
Issue.
Yep.
Okay, got it.
I expect, about 5% of the people are gonna put other.
Okay, bye.
That's what I'm predicting,
Okay.
yeah.
All right, hold them to it.
What's that?
Well, remember that.
Is it gonna be sitting on the ground like that?
No,
No.
hopefully, this is a very heavy board,
Yeah, they're
which
gonna-
I forgot to mention. Some of you are gonna help me put this into my truck. As well as putting the chairs back.
Yeah.
But that's gonna be at 7 o'clock and we
We're very close.
have some time still. I wanted to break this down. Choose your top number 1, everybody.
Right now.
You should have, get rid of Trump.
That's my number one.
You've heard of
Yeah.
Can I just ask where
Okay,
who,
anybody need more time?
no, but can I ask a question?
Yes, yes.
Who came up with this 20?
It was a committee, it's gone through many modifications. It requires tremendous patience. It's gone through a lot of revisions, and a lot of people have different approaches to how to do it. Hi, Susan.
Hi.
Good to have you here. Okay, you all ready? How many people have number 1 as their number 1 issue? None. Number 2, getting enough to eat. Number 3, making a living wage. Number 4, having a stable job. Okay, so those 4 we put up there after a lot of modifications, thinking a lot of people who are gonna be going through the county fair are not like us. And they're gonna be working class people, and these 4 might be really good motivators for them to stick around and not, I mean, we didn't want, what was some of the really college-educated language? I can't remember anything right off the top.
Due process.
There you go.
National
So we
debt.
really wanted
Due
to be
process.
really down to earth. Number 5, affordable housing, anyone? 6, getting to a doctor prescriptions. 7, Social Security, Medicare. 1, 2. Was that you, Adela?
Yeah.
3. 8, women's rights. 1. You can only vote once though.
Oh.
2.
Never mind.
9, cost of job training education. 10, support for veterans and VA. 1. 11, media misinformation and fact checking. 1. 12, climate change. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Excellent.
Do we only have one?
You only get one vote.
Oh, I take mine back.
Okay. 13, the wealthy pay their share. 1. 14, ICE and immigration. 2. 15, protect rule of law and democracy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 16, citizens' rights. 1. This is fabulous. I just love the diversity. 17, foreign policy. So that could be Palestine, that could be Ukraine, it could be Sudan, could be tons of stuff.
Tariffs,
Yes,
tariffs.
could be tariffs as well, for sure. But I bet you some people will write down tariffs down there as,
Oh,
that's
okay.
21. Let's see, 17, 18, gun violence.
Yeah.
19, voting access. 1. 20, paying for childcare. That's probably not this group.
Not this group.
How about 21?
Other issue?
Yes, 1.
Well, I can't do it.
1. Excellent.
So when someone comes up, they're only allowed 1 star?
No, you got that.
They have a 5.
5 stars. Now, if somebody says, I just can't, I hate this, this is too hard, give them a 6.
Yeah.
You know, like if they're being real.
6 out of 20, guessing for 6 out of 20 is a pretty good. It's less than 10, it's less than 50%.
Five is fine, but they insist. 5 is fine, but if they insist.
Yeah.
Are they gonna have, who's gonna see the outcome?
Press releases. We have Shelley. She's excellent in writing them. Turn the camera around, look at. Yeah, she's really good at press releases.
Are the signs
So-
gonna be bigger?
The sign is not gonna be bigger. It's gonna be exactly this size. This is a prototype.
Is the writing gonna be bigger?
The writing is gonna, yes, we haven't figured out exactly. It's gonna be, I think, like $300 to $350 to have these printed for us at Real Graphics. But some members of the team are saying, if these were just written bigger, and I just wrote them super fast. I just, ran right down the list. So I could write them larger and with better handwriting from all of the protests and rally signs that I made. I sort of have that down. So I could make it look, and some people are saying it adds sort of a human quality to it. It's not graphic computer design.
Because I'm not that far away from it, it's hard to read.
Yeah.
Well, you're way outside, you're in the sidewalk. This is that table of literature, so you're gonna be up here,
Okay.
Right in front of it.
right in front, and you're gonna go,
With your
yeah, that,
stickers.
that's number 1 for me. Now, where's number, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So there could be a bunch of adults sort of bottlenecked right here, that's one of the things I'm thinking about. Yeah, Leah?
Teenage guys, sometimes we've had, people who weren't concerned about gun violence, but they were very concerned about losing their gun rights. And it's hard to know, how you approach, like someone came up who was working in the booth with me at that time. I didn't know really what to say to him. And she said, well, why do you feel like you need to carry a gun? And he said, well, my grandmother got mugged. And she said, would you have wanted your grandmother to carry a gun and kill him? And he said, no. So it's hard sometimes when they're so far on the other side of the
Mhm.
world in terms of thinking from where we
Mhm.
are. It's hard to
This
come
is
up with the right thing
exactly
to say.
the debate that we had when we wrote this. And one of the more academically advanced way that we first wrote this was prevent gun violence or gun violence prevention, gun safety. And it just, we weren't sure, you know, we have a very diverse demographic walking through here.
Do we get
So-
trolled? Do
What's
we get
that?
trolled by the Trumpers?
I'm sorry?
Do we get trolled
We
by
did,
Trumpers?
last year.
A few is what I've heard.
Yeah, we did
Yeah,
last year.
a few.
And who did I see that had, Mary?
Well, what I was gonna say is citizens' rights covers a lot of things. So if your concern is gun rights, you can direct them towards,
And
right?
then there's.
Or they can do the
And then there's
card.
always 21.
And then there's always 21, that's right.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
always 21.
And Mary did have some Trumpers come through and,
I did.
and they, do you wanna say?
Well, they came, I mean, I kind of just played around. I mean, I got them to pose for a photo with the cardboard cutout of Camelot. I took the photo with their phone. I said, I'm gonna post this on Facebook and it's gonna ruin your reputation. That's what I said, because it's their phone. So, anyway, they played along and I thought it was kind of fun.
Uh-huh.
It worked out fine. I mean, you just have to kind of, I think the worst thing is to get in an argument with somebody.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
not,
I think
I'm
we always want to be solution oriented, and even if they don't come up with a solution or we don't come up with a solution, we're about bringing people together. And so, you know, tonight, it's Friday night at the fair, we aren't probably going to solve the problem, but let's start thinking of how do we come together bipartisan so we can work together to govern.
So, yeah, exactly. Right above here is maybe this is 20 feet, right? I would say 16 of it is gonna be a big banner, and it's gonna say, Partners for Democracy.
oh, that's
So it's
good.
indivisible,
Yeah.
it's us, it's Democratic women. Who knows?
What did you say the Democratic women are gonna be?
They're helping with staffing,
Yeah.
but they don't have like a table.
Oh, they don't have a table like individual.
Right,
That
exactly.
was my question.
Mark,
So the lollipops are gonna bring, the kids are gonna want the lollipops, which will bring in parents of all, of Republicans and Democrats.
Yep.
And these issues, if they're
Do you need
bigger,
help with this lollipop?
a lot of them cross over partisan lines. Like everybody's concerned about affordable housing and wants to pay their bills. So if they're big and bold and people are walking by and the kids are going for the lollipops, we're gonna end up with a lot of Republicans following their kids, looking at issues that they have a commonality with and being able to get more information so it would appear less partisan. And it wouldn't be that if you're walking by and you look over and you see, you know, affordable housing and you're drawn to that issue, then you might get up closer. Versus if you can't read it unless you're right up in the booth. So a lot of action could happen outside. And also, we might be talking to people as they walk by that haven't actually entered the booth. That's
Yeah,
happened in
yeah.
the last 2 years that I've worked the booth.
yeah. And I can't help but to think that a lot of the Republicans around Nevada County are pretty upset with Epstein files.
Yes.
And Trump and lots of other things.
Right.
Medicare. And I think we're gonna get not just Democrats by any means. We're gonna get a lot of independents.
Yeah.
And this would be perfect.
And I think you can put a couple lollipops in your pocket so you're ready to hand them out.
Yep, aprons have pockets.
When we did
let-
the plants, the little plants,
I'm sorry?
when, the year that we had little, you know, grow a tree for democracy or
Yeah, yeah.
whatever the theme was exactly,
Yeah.
that drew in everybody, because the kids all wanted to get the little plant.
Yeah.
And so there was, when I was working the booth, there was probably equal numbers of Democrats and Republicans. And it gave a great opportunity to talk about the different issues
Yeah.
and where the common ground was.
Yeah.
And I think that there's a lot of common ground going on out there.
Yeah.
So anyway, so I'm just saying, I think those big and bold is a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
And that we want to draw in people that aren't necessarily on our team yet.
Yeah, exactly.
Also,
And I, let me-
It's
let
gonna
me-
be a little different this year from last year, because last year there was an election, and there was actually a Trump booth. And our booth had Kamala in it, so it's gonna be a little different. I don't think there's gonna be the same, potential controversy that there was last year.
That's a good point.
Yes,
How is security if we run into problems?
We went over the medical emergency
Okay.
one too, which is on the back of your
Okay.
map.
Yeah, I
So
see
that'll
that.
be there. But again, on your shift schedule is the fair office. And I always say, even though they don't give us this directive, but if there's an emergency, you dial 911. You know, if it's that bad.
Well, I was thinking more of a physical emergency.
Well, that's on your medical emergency form. We went over that already.
Okay,
but-
medical is different to me than someone attacking us.
Yeah, well, it's
You're
right
gonna
on the
cover the
back
same-
of your
okay.
map. It's
All
right
right.
on the back of your map.
Okay, I hope they're there to help us, thank you.
Yeah, they are, and they're patrolling all the time. We
okay.
spoke about that.
Great, thank you.
Yeah.
Should we check the lollipops to make sure they're good?
okay, so take a look. The lollipops, we have stars with beautiful colors. That's probably gonna be an interesting little add-on there. We have stars, we also have swirls.
Yeah.
And they're not over there.
Oh, they're-
Swirls and
Anyway, it's.
and circles, or, yeah. And so we have 1,000 of them. I think we're gonna order another 1,000. And we have these labels that we're gonna be attaching to the bottom of the lollipop. So what does this say? It says, protect democracy. Okay, and this one says, protect the environment.
Oh, they're all different.
Okay?
Good.
And
Oh, that's
so,
great.
what else does it say, Shelley?
Protect civil rights.
Protect freedom,
Civil
civil rights, healthcare, social security, got the whole gamut there.
Also, I wanted to mention too, that there'll be teenagers, you know, coming through the booth too, right and left and everything in the middle. And so encouraging them to put stars on, and you'll have some little kids that will even want to put a star on. And they might, one year, a kid voted for their dad. And they almost, the whole booth almost started crying. It was so great. So, yeah, it was just
Wow.
beautiful. So no, you'll have occasionally some people like that.
I have been thinking about that actually, and I'm thinking that 14, 15, 16-year-olds should be given a different color star so that they can
Oh, so you see
become
the
engaged with this and start thinking about, you know, having a stable job. Is that more important than support for veterans in the VA hospital? So,
What ages did you say, Bob, for a different color star? What ages?
Teenagers.
teenagers, under 18. So we could hand out red stars and blue stars to the adults and maybe, I don't know, some other color star for adults. I think that's a really good idea. We have to buy the stars. We could probably find yellow stars or green
Orange
stars.
and green.
Are they gonna be cut like a strip will have 5 stars that you'll just?
It's a strip, right, 5. Yeah.
And do the, adults get the suckers too, or just the kids?
Everybody.
Oh,
Okay, well, if you want to, but I'd give them more to the kids.
But the sucker's the hook, right?
Limit of
I don't think-
Yeah.
I don't, who knows? We'll start with everybody. Let's go to the pin, the wheel. Brand new.
Can I ask a quick question? How many people do they usually expect come to the fair?
100,000 a day.
100,000 a day.
Yeah, I said it's like glorified camping with 100,000 people a day.
Yeah, it is.
And how long does the average person stay at the festival?
I don't know, you know.
Okay, so this is a wonderful wheel, and we're thinking about what all to put for the, this is like a whiteboard. And so you can write with the magic marker that we have over there, you know, become mayor, vote, senator, skip on your right leg 5 times. You know, a variety of things. The prizes could be, we have some water bottles that I found in the shed, so we put on future voter, and we have maybe a couple hundred of these constitutions.
Oh, I like that.
And we could hand these out if they're really young and they win it. Give it to your mom and dad and let them spin again. We have already received some of these, I think you know what I'm talking about, they're called
Oh, the slap.
the little wrist things that slap around your wrist.
Yeah.
So we have,
Easier said than done.
volunteer.
I like
Huh?
that.
You like that?
Those are for kids or
What I
for
wanna
adults?
know is,
The kids.
Kids, yeah.
Okay.
when the kid spins the wheel,
Yep.
what is a win?
I would say
talking
all
You-
are.
You'll be able to read it right on it. It will,
Okay.
it
Yeah,
will,
I would
it will
s-
say,
Oh, it'll say.
pick,
you're all
pick a
awesome.
prize, or pick a
Okay.
decal, or pick a button, or something like that.
I
So
think
once-
everything should be a win, because it's, are they gonna win being the future voter? Are they gonna win becoming a mayor? They gonna be a
What's
future
Tessa
mayor?
Nancy
Are they
all
gonna
familiar
be on the
with?
city council, whatever's on there, but yeah, everything, wherever it lands is a win, and then pick your prize.
Oh, pick your prize. Okay.
I would think pick your prize, it'll be
We have a
easier.
box and all kinds of prizes, so.
And stickers and,
And,
yeah, just make it easy.
feel free, you know, if someone's disappointed that they only got a constitution, they can spin again.
Only.
Only. Questions?
Some people may not understand how to get this to be straight.
That's why I'm passing it around.
Okay.
So please play with that so you're familiar with how those work, how to open it, and then how to snap it around your wrist. Here you go, Adela. Pass those around.
Retired tape measure.
Thank you. She's my friend, I can say that. Is the greeter the one that entertains the children while the adults are directed over to the
You're
board?
staying with that family. So you're gonna sort of navigate, we're gonna do a role play.
Okay.
So we'll see that.
Okay.
So I will role play and I'll sort of say, well, why don't you two go over there? Here are 5 stars, read over the list, and I'll be over shortly. And then I'll stay with the kid or kids and do this a little bit. And then I'm gonna, how you guys doing? You figured out what to do? Which political issues are most affecting you? And go over the directions, you get 5, maybe explain this, maybe come back over here. Then as they finish, welcome them to come over here to the indivisible, and then I go back over to the entrance.
So what does the greeter do? That sounds like the person that's doing all the work. So what does the greeter actually do?
Rotating through. So think of the greeter as not just standing there and greeting,
Right.
but greeting and welcoming that family
Into the booth.
so that the kid or kids go over here and the adults go over here.
And then the
you
next
And you
person.
sort of explain, the other person has gone back to greet for the next group to come
Okay.
through.
Okay.
Okay, that clear? Yes.
Fact check. Average daily attendance at the fair is 18 to 20,000. Total attendance is between 90 and 100,000.
Over a
Over
5
5
day
days.
run.
Thank you, Lou.
We couldn't believe it.
Did you all hear that?
Yes.
Oh, phew.
Boy, it's ours gonna suggest
Still
more.
got, yeah, still got a pulse.
Bob,
Yeah.
last year, it was a big, everyone was asking for t-shirts, of course, because of the election, and they were asking for hats. Are we selling anything this time around?
No.
We.
I am in the process of cleaning out the Democratic shed, and I found 40 t-shirts. So I might put some of them over here for larger kids,
Okay,
but no.
okay.
Yes.
Bob, I'm sorry to bother you. This is my first time here.
That's
And I
fine.
missed it because I had to work, unfortunately. So, your political issues, do you expect us to have answers to help people understand these? Or do you have handouts that can help them understand these? Or are you just saying, what are your issues and we're gonna talk? Because how do I have a conversation with them, or am I not supposed to? You see what I'm asking you?
I would say,
Yeah.
stay open
Okay,
and encourage them to ask questions, like if they say, what, climate change, that's kind of big, but is it fossil fuels or renewable energy, and maybe just sort of say climate change, everything related, fossil fuels,
The earth.
renewable.
so you don't want us to engage to, I don't want to be the elitists as they call us. It's just that we kind of do our research, right?
Yeah.
And so you want us to help have an open conversation,
Well, if it's slow
okay?
and no one is at the entrance,
Okay,
engage,
all
talk,
right,
and maybe ask them, why did you choose that as number one?
okay. But you do have some flyers and stuff that can help me if they, like you were pointing out before about,
I think we're not really trying to convince anybody of anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Listening to their views is the most valuable thing.
I was
Yeah.
thinking of, also opening up their eyes to other ways of thinking,
You're
but I'm
asking
more-
them what's important to them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
They really don't wanna hear our
Okay,
views.
so let them talk is what,
Exactly.
thank you, that's all I wanna know, how I'm supposed to behave, because I could say, you know what, you gotta go back to school, no, I'm kidding. I wouldn't say that, but you know what I'm
But
saying.
you know what, like, let's take gun violence.
Yeah.
Your view might be different than my view, and my view might
yeah.
be different from their view.
Exactly.
So just let them speak.
Yeah.
Let them say
Okay.
what they're gonna say.
I'm glad you clarified that, because I was like, oh my God, I have to know all the answers to these things,
No.
okay, thank
If
you.
we were forcing our opinion on people, we would be called the Republican booth.
No, there's a difference between right answer and
Fake answer.
Worked the first day.
Yep.
It's kind of a different crowd. It's the scholars' day. So people who are really serious in their education get in for free.
Oh, I didn't know that.
You can have really different, really good conversations with these people who are kids who are, maybe seniors at age.
Interesting. Who's working on Wednesday?
all right.
1, 2, 3, 4, should be 2 more.
What is Wednesday?
Wednesday's the 6th? Yeah.
Teresa.
Why do we
Teresa.
have Wednesday?
You're working on Wednesday.
I didn't hear the question, I was like, well,
Yeah,
Wednesday, I'm working.
Okay.
Thank you.
Some of them are scholars for middle school, high school, college.
And the trustees for our Grass Valley School District have been given tickets to go in that day. And
That's Wednesday, right?
correct.
When is deplorables day?
Ooh.
Deplorables day.
Let's do, you wanna do one role play? Can I get a mom and a dad? And, maybe a kid or two?
Role
I'll
play.
be the mom or the kid.
I'll be a kid.
Okay, I'll be the mom.
Mom, kid,
We need a dad.
we need a dad. We're not.
Can't have a broken
any
family.
gender, doesn't matter.
Come on, Lou, beat the dad.
I'm the kid,
Thank you,
right?
Lou.
No, I'm the
I'm
mom.
kid.
Okay, you're the.
You're the kid, mom and dad.
A lollipop, they're bad for you.
Is there any sugar in the lollipop?
Yes, what's wrong with you? Way back here, right?
How about artificial colors?
How about red
Thank
dye
you.
number 10?
Hi there.
You're ruining it.
Welcome. It's really good to have you here.
I got a lollipop.
Yes, you did.
Thank you.
What's on it?
It says, I can't read.
No, what's the shape?
Oh, a star.
You have a star.
Oh, yay!
Yeah.
What does it say, honey?
You're a star.
It says
Protect.
protect. Thank you. Democracy. Oh.
Oh, yes.
Nice.
They all say different things like that.
They do?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Protect freedom, protect the climate,
You have to
And
save
then-
that for after dinner.
Oh, man, Dad, you are so mean.
Okay, so mom and dad, maybe you can use these 5 stars, and you get 5 stars. Mom and dad each get them. Okay?
What do I get?
And I'm gonna help you in just a second. What's
Okay.
your name?
Hillary?
No, I know that, but you're
Vanessa.
Yeah, I'll be right with you. Mom and dad, come over here. With your 5 stars, this is the big question. Which political issues are most affecting you? Not anybody else, you. So think about, read over these 20, and you have 5 stars. You can
Okay.
put 1 star here, 1 star here, and maybe 2 over there. And then, if you're stuck with a 5th, 21 is a possibility. So read those directions down there, and I'll be with your daughter over here in just a second. Okay?
Honey, you should put number 4.
Hi, Hillary.
Huh? Vanessa?
Vanessa. Hi, Vanessa. Vanessa.
Hi. Can I win a prize?
Yes, you can. I want you to spin this wheel.
Around and around.
And here for some comic relief,
Whoa, that looks like a...
walks into the scene.
Yeah, that's kind of messed
Yeah, really messing me up.
Well, let's see.
Oh,
Okay,
come
it's
on, I
coming
gotta
to
be a
an end. You're
winner.
gonna win. You're gonna win.
Put on climate
What do
change.
you?
Okay.
Green.
Green,
I'm
no!
It says
City
you-
council person.
And living wage.
No, it says you win the prizes in the box.
Okay.
Box
And what do you
A.
think about winning
So let's go to
prize
box A,
Oh, I don't
and
like
these
the
are the
idea.
bottles that are in box A. So you get to choose one of these bottles.
Well, I'll
Yeah.
take this one.
Okay, that's great.
Future voter.
And see, I gotta catch up to your mom.
Right to
Don't
divorce.
forget, come on. No divorces here. Come over here, you guys need to vote individually to take care of you.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and then I go back over here and I welcome the next group in.
How did we end up over here though? We just progressed?
It's a table set up
Okay.
right here.
So after our stars, we're escorted to Indivisible?
Yep,
Okay, okay,
and indivisible will have those 2 pieces of
Okay.
paper,
okay.
okay? Questions? Yes,
You don't have any rules on the stars, do you? As far as, oh, you have to put 1 star per idea or topic rather than,
Great.
oh, 5
5.
stars on number 4.
that's a really good question. I've not thought of that. I would say, if 1 is that important, you put 5 stars right there.
Right, right.
Because we want to know what is the issue that's most affecting them, and if that's that prominent for him, put all 5.
But we shouldn't suggest that
No.
up front.
No.
Yeah, okay.
No. Try to get
I
them
think
to,
we try to break
yeah,
out that.
break it down.
I just have something that I would like to offer to think about.
Yeah, sure.
When you do the final sign, instead of saying which political issues, how about just saying which issues? Because when you say political, you're
That's a
setting
good
it
idea.
up
That's a
for
good idea.
Democrat,
That's a real good
Republican.
idea.
That's what I was gonna say, I wasn't gonna put any emphasis on anything.
Good idea, very good. Everybody agrees.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Other
take out political.
questions? Oh, we have 6 more minutes, everybody. Actually, we could go early too. I don't really have anything else to say. Yes, Edie?
Reiterate what will happen, how this information will be used, because I think people might be asking that. I mean, I was.
I think that's a great question. I think we should be very outgoing with the answer.
It's a survey.
This is, what's that?
It's a survey.
It's a survey.
It's a
We're
survey.
collecting data. We want to know,
What's
for the
important
sake,
to them about that?
for the sake of candidates who are running for school board, Heidi Hall,
Exactly.
those issues I think are going to be really, really important for how they campaign. So it's that. I think that's the most important to share with them. But also, it's going to be very motivating, I hope, to get them to make sure that they're registered to vote. And to register if they're not registered already.
I think just really saying, we're here to find out what is important to you. Because when we're working towards trying to get bipartisan leadership, we want people to come together and we want to know what are the most important issues for them.
Perfect.
So we're here to listen, we're here to hear where you're coming from.
Yeah.
Where
Could you write
everyone's
that
coming
down
from.
for us? I mean, cute things, yeah, I mean, what you're saying is helpful.
Mhm.
Because when someone comes, I'll be going, hi, I mean, that's all I got. So I like what you're saying, and it helps to hear it.
Well, this is gonna be on a video
Okay.
and it'll go out.
Okay.
It's gonna be also, with that email that we send to you with a link to the video, will be, highlights and main points.
Perfect, thank you.
Luke?
The simple way I use it is how to establish common ground.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We wanna come to agreement,
Common
just
ground.
common ground. You know, we wanna find out what's common ground.
And that's basically what's happening right now. It's gonna affect everybody, especially these red states, where they start feeling it. So it's not just a Republican or Democrat, it's everybody. Exactly, and we all have to be in the same direction.
One last, oh, you were finished?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. One last comment. I didn't say that if you are really motivated to have like a house party with some neighbors, and there's probably, I'd say, 80 to 100 in here, and we have labels, you can peel them right off and wrap them right around those handles. If you want, there are some other boxes over there, and there's gonna be other boxes as well. This is 1/3 of all the boxes. So
I'm
we-
gonna have the community outreach group get together. and-
Oh, yay.
Oh, yeah.
I have my sign makers that are not making any signs these days.
Bob, I have one more thing though
Yeah.
before we go is, so you're up here, you've got the kid on the wheel, that's happening, now we're moving over here. And of course, as part of that conversation, are you folks registered to vote? And so, because we've got to get them on to Indivisible and to get them registered to vote if they're not registered to vote. And I think they'll have paper registration and they'll probably have the QR code
That's what they
straight to the
said, yeah.
Yeah,
Secretary of State.
they have all that.
Yeah, I think they're gonna have all that, so we wanna get them over there and you might, always engage the kids. You thought about voting, well, when you're, I think 17, you can now register to vote. How old are you now? Okay, you've got 5 years, you've got 10 years. Get them to start thinking about they're gonna vote, even if they're little.
Yep.
Yeah.
16 and a half is when they get driver's licenses, and the DMV automatically registers them.
Wow.
They need to state their party affiliation to be able to vote in a primary, so they have to go online at the DMV or at the election office and go through the process of sort of finalizing that process.
I have
Yes.
a question. Because there's this fair requirement that there not be more than one group in a booth, should we be saying indivisible, or how are we gonna handle that?
Well, we should say I think these volunteers are here to help you register to vote.
Oh, okay, that's good.
Yeah.
Now, what if they don't wanna register?
And they're
to
all-
vote?
That's okay, that's their right.
Give them a
So again, we
lollipop
shouldn't
and
be
send them on
saying
their way.
indivisible, because then it is gonna come across that there's more than one group in this booth. So
Well,
we've
we-
gotta be cautious of
We
that.
decided to put up indivisible signs.
I have an idea on their sign too.
Yeah, we'll talk about that, the
We'll get
Okay,
it.
but remember, I gotta be with the
leaders of the
library.
group.
Okay.
There's a lot of conversations going on about that.
I know it.
Yeah.
If there's anybody here who has a teenage son, I want to tell you a very sweet story. We had sandwich boards and we were going around and getting people to vote. And I went up to this little group of teenagers and said, "Have you registered to vote yet?" And one of them said, "Well, actually, my dad will be taking me in 2 days when it's my birthday. It's his ritual. On our 18th birthday, he takes us to register to vote." And I just thought, what a dad!
That's a great story.
It's a great way to end.
Yeah.
So thank you very much, everybody. Really appreciate your volunteering, whether it's 4 hours on one shift or 8 hours or 24 hours, whatever you're doing. I really, really appreciate it. Lily Marie, I really appreciate you, Lily Marie. I really appreciate you too. And Stan Julian.
Takes a